If your soil is hard as bricks and your plants are begging for help, you're making the same mistake 90% of gardeners make. You're fighting nature instead of working with it. But what if I told you there's one plant that can transform dead soil into living earth in just weeks? And it's probably growing in your lawn right now. Last spring my raised beds were so compacted I could barely get a shovel in. My tomatoes were stunted, my peppers weren't producing, and I was about to spend hundreds on compost and amendments. Then I discovered something that changed everything. Before we dig into what I found, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button real quick, so you can stay up to date on all our gardening tips and tricks. Okay, back to it. I noticed something weird in my neighbor's garden. Her soil was dark, fluffy, and alive with earthworms. Mine looked like concrete. Same climate, same water, but completely different results. When I asked her secret, she laughed and pointed to what I thought was a weed problem. It was clover everywhere between her vegetables. She told me, "That's not a weed problem, that's a soil solution." I was skeptical. Clover? The stuff I've been pulling out for years? But her results were undeniable. So I decided to test it. I planted white Dutch clover between all my vegetable rows, and what happened next shocked me. Within 3 weeks, my soil completely transformed. When I dug down just 6 inches, I found thousands of earthworms. Places where I used to hit hard clay were now soft and crumbly. The clover wasn't competing with my vegetables, it was feeding them. Here's what's actually happening underground and why this works so well. First, nitrogen fixation. Clover is a legume. It has special nodules on its roots that pull nitrogen from the air and convert it into plant food. Free fertilizer, 24/7. Second, living mulch. That clover carpet keeps soil cool and moist. Earthworms love consistent moisture and moderate temperatures. You're creating earthworm paradise. Third, root exudates. Clover roots release sugars that feed beneficial soil bacteria. Those bacteria feed the earthworms. It's a complete underground ecosystem. Here's exactly how to do this in your garden. Step 1. Get white Dutch clover seed. It costs about $15 for enough to cover 1,000 square feet. Don't use red clover, it grows too tall. Step 2. Plant it between your vegetable rows in early spring or fall. Just broadcast the seed and lightly rake it in. Step 3. Water it in well. Within 7 to 10 days you'll see germination. Step 4. Let it grow 4 to 6 inches, then mow or trim it back. The clippings become mulch, and the roots stay alive underground, continuing to fix nitrogen. Pro tip, plant it before you put in your vegetables. Give it 3 to 4 weeks to establish, then transplant your crops into the living carpet. But the earthworms are just the beginning. After one season with clover, here's what else I noticed. 1. 50% less watering needed. The clover mulch holds moisture like a sponge. 2. Zero fertilizer costs. The nitrogen fixation handled everything. 3. Fewer weeds. The clover outcompetes them without chemicals. 4. Better yields. My tomatoes produce 30% more fruit. 5. A permanent solution. Clover reseeds itself year after year. My soil went from lifeless to thriving in one growing season, and it cost me less than $20. If you want soil that works for you instead of against you, plant clover this week. Your earthworms will thank you. And please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you found this video helpful. Happy gardening and talk soon!